Hey, welcome to MUSE TV. We are here with the amazing Jann Arden from Jann on Hulu. What is it like to have the show on Hulu now?
It's the weirdest thing. Oh my gosh. It's fantastic. Hulu have been such an amazing partner. They just supported us these last few years, and we were finally able to get everything signed off on, and it's just great. I think we're a perfect fit for Hulu.
And you've done so much in your career, winning so many different awards in the Canadian Music Hall of Fame. What is it like to portray you, but not really portraying you?
It's fun. I mean, every day, Michael, I'm like, thank God I'm not her. Like, thank God I'm not that version of me. She's narcissistic and selfish, and she doesn't understand how she affects the people around her, which makes it very funny. But having said all that, I think people watching the show are still cheering for TV Jan because they want her to get it right. They want her to make good decisions. They want her to be nice to her mother. They want her to work it out with her sister. But yeah, it's been such an interesting learning curve for me. I'm not an actor, although I've spent my life performing and being on a stage and certainly talking a lot, telling stories, talking about my family, making people laugh, and then playing these sad songs. So it's always been a bit of a paradox for me. But to be able to do this show and to actually see other people laughing and understanding what we're doing is so satisfying.
And this show is so funny. I was laughing through
Oh, I'm
season
so
one and
glad,
season
Michael.
two. And the one thing that gets me the most is you and Sarah McLachlan.
Who doesn't want to bitch fight Sarah?
It's like that is something that I'm just like, and she like her songs are always so innocent. So the
I
fighting is
will
amazing.
remember you
And I'm just
till
like, this
you.
is some of the most amazing TV fights that I've seen. What is it like playing with her and being able to be in that type of environment and just have fun?
Well, I mean, asking her initially, I'm like, Sarah, this is our idea. I want to fight you over a scrunchie. And she said, "Oh my God, Jan, oh my God, stop right there, stop right now." I'm like, "What? What?" I thought she was going to say, "Forget it." She goes, "Jan, I actually have a lucky scrunchie." I'm like, "Shut up." She goes, "No, I have a scrunchie." She wasn't kidding. That I can't, I panic when I lose it because it's just what I wear to bed. So anyway, she was such a good sport, and it just makes it so fun for me. Like, I think we'll always have Sarah as my nemesis in the show. I think we're going to have that as a touchstone, excuse me, no matter how far we get along with the series. I think we're always going to touch back to Sarah and what she's doing and how much we just don't like each other. Like, we want to find out why we don't like each other as the show unfolds. The writers are always saying, what else is it? What else happened with you and Sarah McLachlan? It can't just be like that the tour went sideways. Anyway, she's delightful. She's hilarious. And she has one of the most beautiful voices. And she's such a gifted songwriter. I think people love seeing singers out of that element. And yeah, we're fighting on the lawn. I'm hitting her with a stork. I hit her over the head with a giant stork.
And that's what I love because you see, like I've seen rock musicians fight, but I don't see people who are like,
Women,
yeah,
adult
exactly,
contemporary singers. Like, Sarah and
exactly.
I are both known to be like, oh, Jann Arden, insensitive, and these adult contemporary singers. So I think to see them wrestling, and there's part of the fight scene that we're coming down the stairs that we actually had to get stunt doubles for. There wasn't an insurance company in the world that was going to let us send Sarah McLachlan down a set of concrete stairs. So when the stunt double showed up, we were just, Sarah and I were looking at they're dressed the same. They got the hair. It was so bizarre to watch that scene, Michael. It's just coming down the stairs that I'm glad it wasn't me.
So was this something that acting was it always something that you wanted to touch on? in your
No.
career? Because it's so seamless, because you do such a great job in this show.
Thank you.
That's why I was wondering if it was something that you
No,
always
I
wanted
have
to
no
do.
idea what I'm doing. And I don't read music either. Like I have no idea what I'm doing. I play by ear and I just think, well, if it sounds like a chord, probably is. I have so much help. We have a great director, Ron Murphy. I think the writing is really solid. They it's just been fun for me to try something new and to challenge myself and don't think for a second that I'm not scared out of my mind every day when I show up.
Mhm.
But I've got a group of people around me that are cheering me on. And I'll tell you what, altruism and encouragement and support go a long, long way. Like when you squish people down, nobody wins. When you don't want other people to succeed around you, nobody wins. And I have people around me that want me to win and I want them to win. So we feel like it's a triumph to have a chance to be in front of an American audience that's much bigger than the Canadian audience, is a real dream for so many of our writers and so many of the people that have worked so hard on the show. And the fact that people are laughing at it is so rewarding.
Jan, unfortunately, we have to close it, but thank you so much for stopping
Thank
with us.
you.
Love the show. We love our Canadians up north. So thank you very much for stopping with us.
Thank you.